So the Baal Shem Tov is saying here, Nanach, Nachma, Nach, MeUman. To remember that everything the Baal Shem Tov is talking about here, Rabbi Nachman was when he was still a little child. He was already living on this paradigm. So the Baal Shem Tov was saying how the main thing is you could say whatever you want in the verses and take out from the words your message, but you got to be living it. You have to be living what you're saying. And he says this is the problem with the majority of the people involved in the Torah now, that's not important for them. What's important for them, that some type of discovery to answer to some like weird answer, a strange answer to a distant question, or some type of find some type of pupil. Pupil is like a very elaborate, intricate, logical chain that connects one thing to the other, to another, to another, and all types of sharp words, very intellectual, very sharp and smart chaps. They come onto things. Wow, this is like that, and right? In matters that don't make a difference. On discourses, on explications that the generation has no need for them. As for us, with as much as we know of these people's great worth and the great eminence and the honor that we're obligated to give because of their Torah knowledge and their association to the Torah, even still, we're not going to hold back from making this notification to notify them in their ears that what they're doing is not nice. It's not correct. That it's better a little pilpelis, little pepper, little discourse of Torah and fear and musar, ethics and character attributes, from all the hair splitting and the explications that they go to great lengths and expound upon. And fortunate is the generation that the great listen to the small. In other words, the Baal Shem Tov is calling himself in humility the small, and these great rabbis the great. Says even still, our sages say fortunate is when a great person actually considers the words of a small person. Says even if it's coming from me, and they might be greater than me, but they should take heed to what I'm saying. Fortunate is the generation if they would take heed. Because even the greatest of the great, it's impossible that he doesn't have something low to him in some opinion or some character trait that needs to be fixed. So the Baal Shem is saying, so they should even listen to me in this case. So in the middle of all this, the Baal Shem Tov was speaking and explaining all these amazing things. A Gentile knocked on the window, and he had around his neck a bundle of chishukim. I don't know what that means, some type of flowers maybe. And he asked, the Gentile banged on the window and he asked, maybe there are here some vessels, some pails, some barrels that broke apart. Their boards broke apart and they need to be fixed. And the Baal Shem Tov laughingly said, go in peace. By me, in my house, everything is complete in the utmost completeness. So the Gentile replied back to the Baal Shem Tov, look very well, and you'll see that there are places that there are things, you'll find places that do need to be fixed. So that was the little conversation that the Baal Shem Tov had. So the Baal Shem Tov turned to the Rav, his guest, and said to him, see and contemplate. Is this not a messenger of divine providence, this Gentile? Are his words not holy? The words that he said, that he needed to say, that he said, that left his mouth, are they? Behold, these words themselves are what I was saying. That after looking closely and contemplating, even someone who's completely, who reached the completion in the utmost completion, because the Baal Shem Tov said even the greatest of the great can find in themselves something that needs to be fixed, right? That's what he's saying. So even the greatest, he reached the highest heights and perfection according to his mind, his opinion. There are still cracks and crevices and gapes in his heart and his soul and his mind and his character that need to be fixed. The Baal Shem Tov said, my way is to believe with complete faith that there is no coincidence in the world. And I find in myself help now, and strengthened and emboldened on this matter from above. And from the heavens they're helping me on this. By the very life of my soul, that I give thanks, tremendous thanks, in the hearts of in the hidden recesses of my heart, to the Creator of Bereshit, of creation, on the calling of for the calling of this Gentile and his words that are found to be mechuvan, in the same, in the line, aligned exactly to the matter that I'm always putting my mind to. And he interrupted these words themselves at this very second. I remember that I saw in a book from one of the great commentators of the Torah on the pasuk in Numbers, Heromu mitoch Eda, get up from the midst of the congregation, meaning to say that every Jew should get up, he should be elevated and above the rest of from the midst of the congregation. He should see himself elevated and lifted up from the masses. Because the true tzaddik, we have to cut it here. Nanach, Nachma, MeUman, to be continued. Bezrat Hashem, Nanach, Nachma, MeUman.